What's going on, everybody? It's Rick. This is my European Nightcrawler bin. I actually do have some more Euros that are going to be coming. I think it's mid-March. I already put the order in with Mimi's. I'm going to go ahead, see about harvesting some of the castings over here and add them into this tote that's going to wait till springtime for seed starting and planting out in the garden. And then we'll slide everything down and I'll add some more bedding. So let's see how this is all looking. I went ahead, I did add some worm chow and some food about a week and a half ago. So we'll see how that's looking. There's a couple seeds on top, so I'm not going to try to put those over if I can help it. So it's looking pretty good. I'm okay. There are, kind of like some still leaf material in here because this will continue to break down in this bin. As I'm doing this, I'm looking for any worms. Once I hit worms, I'm going to stop. Yeah, wow. It's looking good. Looking very good. Just looking through, there was a couple larger pieces of wood in that one section, so I'm leaving that. Okay, wow. I'm calling that good. So I'll pop this on the scale and see how much it is, and I'll go ahead and put it right here. Okay, so now I made some room. I want to move everything over and actually get all the way down to the bottom here. Well, I'm glad I didn't dig too far into this little section here because there are worms in that. But what I took out did not have any that I seen, so I'm happy with that. Now, can anybody see, this is garlic, and do you see what's right there? That's a worm. So, my garlic actually started to sprout in here, which I'm kind of okay with. This will just kind of keep breaking down, and if it starts looking really great, I'll pull it out and I'll take it and put it in the garden. I was feeding last year's leftover garlic stems, and I guess there was a couple pieces of garlic that I missed that I threw in here. This was, oh, that's what it was. Now I remember. Celery. Celery I added. Here's still the cobs. Got my pine cones in here. You can see the worms love crawling through it. It kind of helps. They like crawling through tight places, so it's good to see. see, get this. Okay. Oh, so gotta be careful. Don't want to hurt anybody. I have a bunch of shredded cardboard. And some shredded leaves. And you can use like your drink holders or eggshell cartons. So I'm going to put the feeding on top of that. I got a crazy feeding for him today. I ended up getting like a manual juicer. So I did limes, lemons, oranges. I got an apple core there. I have lettuce. I got a butternut squash that was in the freezer for a while, kind of dry rotted, or not dry rotted, but freezer burned. My apple from the orchard that looked kind of crappy. That's coming in here. And then the last bit of pulp from the juicer. Okay, well, good thing is I got to wipe off all my gloves. Going to add my ground up eggshell as a grit source for the worms. And then on top for these guys, to hopefully try to keep them nice and big, I did a blended chicken crumble, and I use that as like a worm chow. I'll even give it back to these guys back here too. Wow, so very nice harvest. Happy with that. Got to move everything over, add a bunch of bedding, and give these guys a nice big feeding. So hopefully another month or so, this will last them. With this bin, I don't get down. I look in it a lot, but I don't bring you guys along a lot with it, only because it's down in the basement, a little colder, and kind of a pain to get my camera and get everything in this section. So like I said, I typically try to show you what's going on with this bin about once a month. I will definitely bring you guys along in about a month's time. I should be getting those worms in for some more fishing worms. Over the time, these guys have kind of shrunk down a little bit, which does happen with European Nightcrawlers if you're not giving them enough, I guess, space and frequent feedings. Like I said, I get a little lax on the feedings. I go a little bigger feeding, and then I give them a little bit of rest time, like 3 to 4 weeks. I do kind of check in periodically, and I will sprinkle on some worm chow just to help them out. If you guys have any questions, make sure you drop them down below. I will make sure, I don't know if you guys can see them all. There are so many little baby worms on the bubble wrap. And the feeding is back this way. So that's where I'm going to put that black cover, darken that space, so the worms hopefully get more attracted to that area. And even how it is, this little section is going to stay uncovered, so hopefully that continues to help dry the side out that has the more finished castings. Well, thanks for coming along, checking out the video. Everybody have a great day.